Wolves 2, Liverpool 1 with que sera, etc. What a very good performance. I'm not going to talk about form or anything like that, previous games. But what I was really pleased to see was a very strong selection from Nuno. I thought that set the tone for the whole game, as well with Liverpool making so many changes and bringing in quite a lot of young players. And of course then with Lovren going off early and having to play that 16-year-old Hoover, who actually, I think for a 16-year-old played very, very well today. But it does highlight Liverpool's lack of depth in that position. If Virgil van Dijk gets injured, their title bid is under threat, I think. However, we controlled the game again, and against top teams we seem to, I don't know what it is, but we really enjoy possession, we really enjoy those moments, and we put a lot of pressure on in midfield as well, causing Milner to lose possession, Jota passing it off to Jimenez, breaking from the halfway line, running a long way with the ball, having a long time to think about what he had to do, but took the chance very, very calmly to put Wolves 1-0 up just before half-time. A fantastic finish from him. Really pleased to Jimenez. I think he's been such a... I reckon he's been the signing of the season so far for us. You could argue Patricio's won us a few points in the league, but... excuse me. Jimenez with those vital moments and match-winning goals now. A really, really cool finish. And just an overall fantastic performance from him. If any Mexicans are watching, he's amazing, and I've bought a Mexico shirt, which is coming in a couple of weeks, as a tribute to him. Then, after half-time, obviously Liverpool had a rocket put up them by Jurgen Klopp at half-time, and they came out early and were... Again, but they didn't really threaten us, but they looked like they had the intent to go on and equalise. Obviously, they didn't want to. Nobody wanted a replay tonight, especially Liverpool with their Champions League starting again in February. So the goal was out of nothing, really. The equaliser for Liverpool, a decent finish, I think, from Origi. Possibly Bolly could have closed it down a little bit better, I think, from what I've heard from my correspondents watching it on television. But we reacted really well to that. We've seen Wolves concede consecutive goals, quick goals in matches a few times this season, but they didn't do that. They kept their heads. And then the chance to Neves, we haven't seen him do that at all this season. But what I did notice, in fact, when he did score, and it was a low-driven shot, which I think is what he's tried to work on this season. Remember last year, he had so much time on the ball, he could sort of place the ball in the top corner every single time. Whereas now I think he's actively thinking about hitting it low and hitting it amongst players. I think that is a genuine tactic from Neves, and we saw it come off today. I think it was a really good finish. Mignolet couldn't get over to that corner in time and put us 2-1 up. And then Liverpool bringing on their star players didn't create chances. I don't remember John Ruddy making a save, although Shaqiri did hit the inside of the post, and I don't know how that didn't go in. Came right back across the line. But the dream is on, the dream is alive. Obviously, we're a long way from Wembley, but a decent draw in the next round against Shrewsbury or Stoke away, I think that benefits us. I think if we'd have had one of those two at home, I think it could have added a bit more pressure, and we've seen a struggle in games that we're expected to win at home. Away from home, perhaps it might be a little bit different, and we might be able to, play a little bit more expansively. But from the selection tonight, I expect it to be the same sort of thing in the next round. And then you're in the fifth round. If you beat Stoke or Shrewsbury, it's a winnable game. But of course, then we've sort of got the opposite of what we've always had in the last couple of years, of being the bigger team and the Premier League team going away to either a Championship or League One venue and being the big dogs, and we've got to make sure that we can deal with it. And just to finish off, I think it was a very fitting tribute tonight, the whole game and the whole performance by the Wolves for Bill Slater, the FA Cup winning captain from 1960, and hopefully we can continue this good run now as a continued mark of remembrance for him. But anyway, thank you very much for watching today's video. Thank you very much as well for all the support over Christmas. It started with a game against Liverpool at Molineux. It's finished with a win against Liverpool and Molineux, knocking them out as well. And Arsenal and Man United playing each other in the next round. That means one of those two are going out. Could it be our year? Come on, the Wolves!